Episode 17. Of course, there's a part 3 to the Random Ladies compilation. The interesting thing is that the more I find poetry like this, poems written for women who only inspired me once, the more I realize that it was so long ago that I can't remember too many of them as people. They may truly have inspired me like a first impression, and then immediately faded from my consciousness. Vanessa. Forget I ever saw you standing tall and thin and graceful, like an immortal in the sunshine with your hair tied back behind you. Forget the flashing of your eyes, the smile that broke your lovely face, white limbs as fine as porcelain, so elegant and feline. I'd as lief forget that I need air to breathe, or food to eat. Take away these eyes, these ears, this nose, such senses in excess cheer memory to remember your proud form before me. I do not need your sight, your voice, your scent. I know them well, your image burned upon my mind, a living dream. Forget the sweetness of your lips, the tenderness of touch, the smoothness of your skin, beauty in the essence of your form, musical laughter, warmth of your perfume, sensed at nearness. Forget your tempting presence in all of its liveliness. Perhaps, locked in the darkness of your absence, moments might make an eternity of not knowing you from nothing, out of fear. But nothing deceives me now, for you are here, blazing before me, being that subtle perfection that I have grown to love, and even death could not wipe away that smile from knowing you. Heidi. Don't change too fast for me, my love. I loved you just the way you were, the clothes you wore, the easy smile upon your face, your flowing hair. Don't bow to fashion, lady. My distraction never was a slur against your style or beauty. You'll always be my maiden fair. This is no ploy to keep you as the wonder I would have you be, but subtle affirmation of the things you've done for me so far. You've only ever been a perfect dream to sleep upon to me, and I have rarely understood the true perfection that you are. But be yourself above all else, that's all I ever want of you. Change softly to reflect the little changes that you'll always feel. Then be the love that I hold close at night, the beauty that I knew I could rely on totally, but with a look I knew was real. I know that change must come. I only hope it doesn't come too fast. But whatever the changes that you go through, know my love will last. Nadia. There was a time when beauty was compelling me so easily to poetry, but now I find no words to paint your loveliness in imagery. No rainbow colours, golden shower soliloquy suffices for the dream, and I leave lines unrhymed, lost eloquence is mine, or it would seem your liveliness must lie beyond this mortal media to which the pen is bound, and I, poor poet, see the vision, gape in awe, but cannot make a sound. Struck dumb in such praises, meek meanderings regain a tenuous hold on your reality, a dark-eyed angel's visitation of a beauty left untold. Behold finery, frail fairy wings arched lithely, lightly feathering your halo, bright as starlight, eyes a-twinkling at the gapers gathering, past believing in the magic that has brought you here from heaven, set for grieving at your leaving if you fly back and our ties are severed. So let this page strive fluidly to grace your form with language taint, and know that I could do no more to show your star with brush and paint. The angel form claims prior use, but still concedes that it is apt and must adorn your snowy garb, as it, too, in your eyes is trapped. A laugh like silver shivers bears away the poet's last defence, and turns the page to nonsense in pretending beauty's eloquence. Iris. Alone, recounting all the things you said to me, I wonder if I missed the point or couldn't hear your gentle intonation, search for sympathy. I didn't dare to look into your eyes, too near. Before, when you sat quietly beside me there, I noticed every furtive look, each darting glance to read my conversation, and I saw you stare to fathom my true feelings when you had the chance. Why can't you ask the things that you would know of me? It's too hard to share with you the way I feel. Perhaps we both know love like that can never be, but there are deeper friendships that time might reveal. I have to know just what you want from me, at least allay this fear I have that you want so much more. I'll not be happy till your troubling looks have ceased and we can both know how the other feels for sure. Linda. Small, dark, yet fair and graceful, she walks, pulls all eyes along behind, and forms a dream in me, a face as lovely as I've ever seen. So frail that she might break, she smiles a ray of sunshine at my mind, that so far has known darker thoughts, such dainty ladies call obscene. If I undress her with my eyes, I'd blush if she might turn away. If I impress her with my lies, I'd never trust myself again. If I caress her with my thoughts, I'd tremble if they made her stay. If I distress her with my words, I'd rather now destroy the pen. So walk on by, my lovely lady, so these dreams can never touch the purity within your heart, the beauty that I now desire, perfection that is rarely seen, and yet I've wanted very much to look into your deep, dark eyes and burn before their inner fire. So dark, so fair, my maiden, if I only had the words to say the things I feel with power, so that I could hope to make you stay. Megan. When she returns, this lady who I do not love, there'll be a glance as if she meant much more to me, perhaps a shy acknowledgment as eyes must rove, and meet as they have always met, where love can't be. If we should talk inconsequentials for a while, will neither of us talk of gladness when apart? Enough that I look on her face and see her smile, because I cannot love her truly from the heart. The days will pass with so much that we want to say, yet who would be the one to change the way we are? Aren't we so happy when alone now, anyway? Such love as good as wishing on a distant star. Leave me this way, the dreamer who could never touch the vision, though she stood so close I drank her breath, the lady who I could not love, yet did so much. I'll carry all these feelings for her till my death. Or if I gain the courage to approach her soon and say the things that I have always wanted to, then hand in hand we'll wander by the silver moon and talk about the love both claim they always knew. BJ. We sing the words that once were made in protest at forgotten wars around an old guitar that's seen its share of travel and abuse. But no one listens any more to what was once the common cause, and no one cares, but no one dares to say the songs have no more use. The campfire dies of unattendedness as we all drink away the troubles of the world we used to shout about out at the street. Don't sing along with me this time, the slogans that I want to play have lost their meaning with the fading years. No more a marching beat. Are we ashamed to do more now than reminisce about that time? Are we content to sing within ourselves and never raise a voice? Am I much better as the one who puts these questions into rhyme but never reads them out? And some would claim that we have lost that choice. Stop strumming now. The melody won't carry on beyond the night. We'll sing no more in protest, as we haven't got the words to say the world is now so wrong that playing protest songs won't set it right, and we've forgotten what there is worth fighting for here anyway. Rochelle, with many apologies. She drank my words as fast as I breathed life into them on the page. So greedily her hunger drained me. Still she claimed she needed more, and I was left to wonder to myself what she could want them for, these outpourings of feelings come to haunt me from a long dead age. An eye for her reactions in self-punishment, I watched her there, slow leafing through my life. Its summary she carefully was turning, while the soul that authored so much poetry was slowly burning for her criticism, or else the need to think that she might care. If she was moved beyond politeness in my presence, little sign she gave as I pretended not to notice through a sideways glance. If she was sated by the volume of my words, there was a chance that some would stay within her, but that never was by my design. She slipped away without a way to give opinion as she crept off with the final morsels swirling in her ears as my dessert. She touched me with her hunger, but somehow the gorging seemed to hurt me more than a rejection or the culinary thoughts she kept. Jane. You say you want the kind of love that fills the heart with many things, but don't know how to find someone who'll give you everything you need. Perhaps you only want to feel emotions such as loving brings, but don't know how to fall in love, or when it's there, to take the lead. You look at others jealously as if their love is your desire, but I still doubt you could afford that much in change to make it yours. You see some smiles and only good times, never of the life entire. There's always heartache somewhere when love closes as it opens doors. It's not for me to talk of fate and such, but if love's meant to be, then you will find it in your wanderings. Search till then to no avail. To seek out love's a joyless task, requiring serendipity to fall upon some love at last, and those who counsel else would fail. But here am I, and some would claim I am as lonely now as you, not searching but aware of every one I meet. It's just in case a spark might blaze up at a moment's notice, and they feel it too. I will not know if I'll know love until I meet it face to face. Karen. I doubt if it was love more than convenience that made me feel this way, this need to reach out for your hand when walking down the street together, though we both know there's nothing going on and neither knows the words to say. They want no more than being there with someone, know that nothing lasts forever. A moment's silence when we thought we were just getting somewhere. Maybe I was wrong, or maybe we have both just realized the words that stand between us now. Two hearts in turmoil, waiting for the other. Both have been alone too long, but we'll go on along the street as if there's nothing there between us, somehow. I want to call these strange emotions something, looking at your face, that smile like recognition, shared expressions, where any one can see that nothing's going on, but something deep inside of me cries out that loneliness might end here for a while we walk on, pretending that there's nothing that we're hiding. Then the moment's gone. I know this isn't love. There are no expectations getting in our way, no pain to come, no conversation. Yet there's nothing more we want to say. Sheridan. Long flowing hair light brown, blue eyes of innocence, a lovely smile that shyly shows her teeth, a birthmark like a kiss upon her cheek, of willow form in simple dress. I'm captured in that web of style she weaves as she moves on to steal another heart now as I speak. I've looked into those eyes so wide I've drowned. Their beauty drew me in. I thought I saw a heart of purest silver shining like the moon, a flick of silky hair, and I'm cut off with tingling on my skin to be so close to beauty such as hers, then pushed away too soon. Within her world, I wonder if she never really falls in love. No falseness to her countenance, no seeking to entrap by will, an ideal in her youthful looks that I have long been dreaming of, and if I didn't know her honour I would so be dreaming still. I wonder if she'll ever know these feelings that I keep inside, or if she's seen them with blue eyes of innocence, so open wide. Sarah. She is not mine for dreaming of, and yet I take the liberty of putting her within my words, her beauty trapped in poetry. A gentleman no more, a lech is all that has become of me. And yet I feel she would allow me to take in her loveliness without the taint of touch, these lines of rhyme with tenderness. I love her very much in words, her beauty fills this emptiness. But still I wonder if it's right to think of her all through the night, to keep the darkness of my heart at bay beside her shining light. I wonder if I have the words to ask her if it is all right. These words are no more than a ruse to hide emotions in, I'm sure, and I am more in love with her than any I have penned before. But could she stand to hear my words of true devotion any more? All speculation is so pale beside the fact I am in love, and I must now admit within myself these things I'm dreaming of go far beyond the words, and for too long I've hoped they'd be enough. Could she be mine, this lady who would fill each page with poetry? Have I been blind so long that I can't see what she's meant to me? And now I dream that love beyond these words can somehow come to be. Patrina. All compliments come easily. I know you only want my words to touch so tenderly your ears and not to kiss your ruby lips. While there is only ink upon the page, there's nothing untowards beyond the dream wherein I brush your face with seeking fingertips. What prize have you now offered in return but words? I have enough to fill my life with rhyme-drenched pages and to give you what is spare, and yet you wonder if the things I talk about can be true love. How can you gauge it from the tower that you hide in over there? But pass a compliment in ways you can't afford, and I will give much more than words to keep you warm at night and hold you in return. Words are a sign, but I need more than words of love to let me live, and it is with such hopes and dreams the poet's heart will always burn. So take these words, this sentiment, and do with them all that you please, but only in returning more than words will my own heart know peace. Sydney. Sweet Sydney, you have come so far, and I have waited for so long to find you here, beyond the confines of imagination, autumn colder than I've known, yet warmer in our hearts, that love might grow blown by this breeze. Then welcome home, the grey days playing with your long blonde hair, the eyes that stare across a culture's gulf, but cannot see right through to me, so patient, and I'm always there. Stay with me, Sydney. Let us warm ourselves in winter, greet the spring with love and passion kindled quietly. Now is the time for preparation, gather kindling, that we rage together underneath stars' blanket. Many eyes that watch the joining in a place that you might have dreamed of. You're the only one I wanted. And if you go, these eyes won't seek replacements. You're the only displaced person who has ever made it home again. And I'd just like to tell you, here's a heart to always love you in the place you never knew was yours, where I was always waiting. In a place they misnamed Sydney, though it's always been here for you to discover in your own time. Love lies lonely, but has patience. Jackie. Fair nightingale, such music in your repertoire. I have to hear your singing just beyond my door. The voice that speaks of beauty tells me where you are if I should find the courage to go ask for more. Ethereal, angelic features, flowing hair, you taunt my ears with magic rhythms, fill my dreams with astral visions, tastes of heaven, then you're there, mere steps away, yet like a distant star it seems. If I just close my eyes, alone I see your face, caress your tender lips, and put my arms around the nightingale's bright colours, lighting up the place, and then the dream will disappear without a sound. Come back and sing for me, my lovely nightingale, and fill this room as you have filled this heart at times, where memories without your voice are doomed to fail, and I still need your music to complete these rhymes. Fair nightingale, I offer up no silver cage, I only want to capture you upon this page. Graziella. An Audrey Hepburn innocence upon your face, those deep dark brown eyes half drooped with drink look through me in a cool heartbreaking way. The realist tried to tell the fool romantic things he wouldn't realise through rosy tinted glasses, but he spent his time devising words he couldn't say. Night draws such hearts together teasingly to make one think there is a chance for subtle conversation, body language in a crowd, a glass raised in the air, a smile, a dream, an inward blush, when really there is nothing like romance that enters in the mind of one, and time is all that they will ever share. Within this context I did fall in love again, and she may never know what passed across my mind while eyes were caught up in the party mood. I drowned my sorrows otherwise, and steered my mind by her eyes' glow, but kept the words mundanely centred on the weather, wine, some lies, the food. She sat as beautifully as always, spoke with passion, laughed in places, played her part, and never noticed how my eyes devoured her hungrily. The night wore on, and the delight had different reasons on our faces, and the dreams were divine, though I faced them alone and angrily. In the morning light her beauty was farther away, and I would have cried if it wasn't so secret, this love of an Audrey Hepburn I keep inside. Oh dear, I've run out of time, and I seem to have enough left over for yet another part, but I think I'll change tack for next week and do something slightly different, and concentrate on one person